Hi, Microsoft employees. The beginning of the year is a great time for us to take a look at your Microsoft 401k. Two reasons. The first is the IRS sets new contribution limits each year. These are adjusted for inflation, so there's small increases that we can contribute to your plan, typically every year. The second most important thing to think about is if you weren't funding the year before, or if the amounts have gone up, we want to make sure that we're on pace to fully fund that 401k. It's a lot easier to make sure that it's fully funded if we start earlier in the year than waiting till the middle of summer or the fall to try to catch up and get the rest of the contributions fully funded for the year. In 2024, the annual contribution to a 401k has been increased to $69,000 per year. A lot of us, when we hear that number, are like, wait, what? That's not how much I can put into my 401k. And that's where it's really important, and we start to think through what the three main buckets are within your Microsoft 401k. So the first bucket, and I think the one that we're all the most familiar with, is how much of our paycheck goes in to fund our 401k. In 2024, you're allowed to contribute $23,000 on a pre-tax or Roth basis to your 401k. The second bucket is the Microsoft match. So Microsoft is going to match half of your contributions. So you'll see another $11,500 go into your 401k. Now, to get us up to that $69,000 limit, we take the $23,000, we're going to add the match, and then subtract that from the $69,000, and that's how we arrive at how much can be funded into that after-tax or the Mega Backdoor portion of your 401k. When we hear that big number of $69,000, we realize that planning earlier in the year, making sure that we're on pace, is very important. So getting that set up and properly from a cash flow perspective set up in January or February makes things a lot easier for us throughout the year. In 2024, if you are turning 50 or are already 50 or older, the IRS allows you to make a catch-up contribution to your 401k. The limit for 2024 is $7,500. So this brings the total contribution, so the amount that comes out of your paycheck, to $30,500 for the year. Your catch-up contribution can be made on a pre-tax or Roth basis. It doesn't impact the other buckets that we talked about earlier, so your match is going to stay the same. That is going to be on the $23,000 contribution, and that after-tax or Mega Backdoor contribution will also stay the same. So it's really just an ability for you to get that extra $7,500 in for the year and helps you meet those longer-term savings goals. The 401k at Microsoft is one of our most favorite company benefits. It gives you the ability to defer some of your salary and earmark and save that for your longer term goals. They have an incredible company match. And then of course, the real winner is the ability to contribute such high dollar amounts into that after-tax or Mega Backdoor Roth. Over time, it can become really challenging to get money in that Roth-like environment. So we definitely want to make sure that if your cash flow allows, that you're fully leveraging this benefit. If you have questions or if you'd like help thinking through, or if it's possible to fully fund and leverage this benefit, feel free to reach out.